Good morning and welcome to another thought for the day as we come towards the end of the week. So today's Thursday, and we have heard on the news recently from the government that there is a tightening of restrictions. So over the past few months, we've enjoyed perhaps a relaxing of the restrictions that were in place following off the back of quite obviously a restrictive lockdown. But now things are starting to get a little bit tighter. We're seeing cases for coronavirus on the rise, both nationally and locally. And we are perhaps worried again about the immediate future and what that will look like. And particularly as we approach the end of the year, as we approach Christmas time, people are wondering, am I going to be able to see family? Am I going to be able to spend time with friends? What will that look like for me? And so it's important that in the day we take this time to be able to reflect, to be able to open our hearts to what God would say to us. And I wanted just to read to you what I've been reading today, which is a thought from this book called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. And this is what Sarah has written for today. Walk with me along paths of trust. The most direct route between point A and B on your life journey is the path of unwavering trust in me. When your faith falters, you choose a trail that meanders and takes you well out of your way. You will get to point B eventually, but you will have lost precious time and energy. As soon as you realize you have wandered off your trust path, look to me and whisper, I trust you, Jesus. This affirmation will help you get back on track. The farther you roam along paths of unbelief, the harder it is to remember that I am with you. Anxious thoughts branch off in all directions, taking you farther and farther from awareness of my presence. You need to voice your trust in me frequently. This simple act of faith will keep you walking along straight paths with me. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your paths straight. Of course, we all go through periods of doubt. We all go through periods of anxiety, and particularly in this time, in this season, those feelings of anxiety are well justified because the world around us is, such a strange and unfamiliar place. Even our own neighbourhoods, even the places that we frequently go to are kind of alien to us because we're either not allowed to go there, or if we do go there, then there are massive restrictions that there are in place. We are limited on the people that we can see, even family and close friends. And so it's understandable to be anxious. It's understandable to have moments of doubt. It's understandable to feel worried about where the world is going and what that will mean for you. But when we experience those times, is our response, as it were, to go further and further down the rabbit hole? Or is our response to voice, as Sarah is encouraging us to do here, is to voice our trust in Jesus? To say, yes, it's hard. Yes, I feel anxious. Yes, I struggle with faith in this moment, but I trust you, Jesus. Will we say that today, this morning? I trust you, Jesus. When we hear the news, when we hear the Prime Minister standing at that dispatch box or at the press conference box and speaking about further restrictions, will our response to that be to say, oh dear, or oh no, or whatever? Or will it be to quietly in our hearts or with our mouths to whisper, I trust you, Jesus? When we hear about coronavirus cases on the rise in our communities, will we whisper, I trust you, Jesus? And so that's my encouragement for you today. And maybe you want to do it, when this video is finished. Just take a moment to be quiet and to say, I trust you, Jesus, because as you put your trust in him, he will make your paths straight. I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow, but in the meantime, God bless you.